Hello and welcome. If you're a green card holder or have family members who are, you need to pay close attention right now. June 2025 is shaping up to be a critical month with urgent updates from USCIS that could directly impact your immigration status, application processes, and even your day to day life in the United States. These aren't just small administrative changes. They could affect everything from how you renew your green card to the requirements for applying for citizenship. So, if you want to avoid costly delays, rejections, or unexpected complications, this video is made just for you. Many green card holders don't realize how frequently immigration policies change, and staying up to date can sometimes feel like a full-time job. But this video will simplify the most important USCIS updates you need to know in June 2025, especially those that senior immigrants should be aware of. Whether you're planning to renew your green card, apply for citizenship, or simply want to understand your rights better, knowing these updates can save you time, money, and stress. We'll break down the new documentation requirements, changes in processing times, and potential shifts in travel restrictions that USCIS is implementing this month. Plus, I'll highlight important deadlines you must not miss and practical tips to ensure your application or renewal goes smoothly without hiccups. Don't let confusion or misinformation cause you unnecessary trouble. This video will arm you with clear, accurate, and timely information so you can confidently navigate USCIS procedures starting this June. If you find this video helpful, please take a moment to hit the like button. It really helps get this important information to more people who need it. Also, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you never miss urgent USCIS updates in the future. And drop your questions or experiences in the comments below. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Now, let's dive right in and make sure you're fully prepared for these vital changes. As we begin to explore these urgent USCIS updates coming into effect this June 2025, it's important to recognize how immigration policy changes, even small ones, can ripple through the lives of green card holders in powerful ways. Many people who have held their green cards for years might think the process is straightforward. Renew your card every 10 years. Maybe apply for citizenship when you're ready and enjoy your life in the US. But as we all know, immigration law is a living system. It adapts to political shifts, security concerns, and social trends, and sometimes that means adjustments in eligibility, documentation, or timelines. One of the major updates this year involves the tightening of documentation requirements for green card renewals and citizenship applications. USCIS has announced that starting June 2025, applicants will need to provide more extensive proof of their continuous residence, good moral character, and compliance with tax obligations. For many seniors, especially those who have been in the country for decades, this may sound intimidating. After all, gathering paperwork from years ago can be challenging, especially if records have been lost or are difficult to obtain. But don't let that discourage you. The key is preparation. USCIS's goal is to ensure that the integrity of the immigration system remains strong and that those who benefit from permanent residency or citizenship have maintained their responsibilities. If you've been diligent with your residency, have paid your taxes, and stayed law-abiding, you are well positioned. However, the new rules mean that USCIS will scrutinize applications more closely, which translates into more detailed background checks and possibly longer processing times. For seniors, this added scrutiny might be stressful, especially if you're worried about delays that could affect your travel plans or access to benefits. To address this, USCIS has promised to improve communication with applicants by providing more frequent status updates and clearer instructions on how to submit supporting documents. This is a positive step, though it also means applicants must be proactive. If you receive a request for additional evidence or information, respond quickly and thoroughly. Delays in responding could lead to application denials or longer waiting periods. Another important change is in the realm of travel restrictions. Green card holders who spend extended periods outside the United States risk losing their permanent resident status. The June 2025 updates include stricter rules about how long you can remain outside the U.S. without jeopardizing your residency. For seniors who may have family abroad or travel frequently for health reasons, this is critical to understand. USCIS will now require clearer evidence of your intent to maintain U.S. residency even if you spend time abroad. This can include proof of property ownership, tax filings as a U.S. resident, or maintaining a U.S. address. The purpose is to ensure that green card holders don't unintentionally abandon their status. If you plan to be outside the U.S. for more than 6 months, it's now more important than ever to consult with an immigration attorney or accredited representative to understand the risks and requirements. For many seniors, these travel-related updates may feel restrictive, but they are part of USCIS's broader effort to protect the integrity of permanent residency. What this means in practice is that if you want to maintain your green card, you need to stay actively connected to the U.S. in ways that demonstrate your commitment. Another update worth discussing is the adjustment to processing times. With growing demand and more complex background checks, USCIS applications for green card renewals and citizenship may take longer than usual. This is frustrating for anyone, but especially for seniors who may have time-sensitive needs, such as accessing healthcare, social benefits, or family reunification. It's a good idea to apply as early as possible before your current card expires or before you plan to travel. USCIS is working on digital improvements to help applicants track their case status more easily. For example, the new MyUSCIS online portal will offer real-time updates and personalized alerts. While these tools are being rolled out gradually, they represent a move toward transparency and user-friendliness that seniors can benefit from. Speaking of benefits, it's important to touch on how these USCIS updates intersect with access to public services. Green card holders have long enjoyed eligibility for Medicare, Social Security, and other government programs, but USCIS's tightening of background checks and documentation may impact the speed at which seniors can access these benefits. Ensuring your immigration paperwork is in order can avoid unnecessary delays when applying for these essential programs. One question many seniors ask is how these updates affect the path to citizenship. The road from permanent residency to naturalization requires meeting specific criteria, including continuous residence, physical presence, good moral character, and English language proficiency. With the new USCIS policies, applicants will be expected to provide more detailed evidence of these qualifications. This means preparing documents such as tax returns, proof of community involvement, and records of any legal issues. If you're considering applying for citizenship soon, it's a great time to start gathering your documents and perhaps even take advantage of local citizenship classes or legal clinics. Many community organizations offer free or low-cost support to seniors preparing for the naturalization process. These classes not only teach you about the application steps, but also help you prepare for the English and civics tests that are part of the naturalization interview. Another change that might affect seniors is the updated requirement for biometrics. USCIS will be enhancing security measures by requiring fingerprinting and photographs for all green card renewals and citizenship applications, regardless of age. Previously, some seniors were exempt from biometrics, but this is no longer the case. This means you will need to schedule and attend appointments at designated application support centers. While this might seem inconvenient, these measures help protect you and the immigration system against fraud. The good news is that USCIS is trying to make this process more accessible by increasing the number of centers and offering flexible scheduling. It's also worth noting that the fees for certain USCIS services, including green card renewals and citizenship applications, are expected to increase in June 2025. Seniors on fixed incomes should plan ahead for these changes. USCIS does offer fee waivers or reductions for low-income applicants. So if you believe you qualify, it's important to check eligibility criteria and apply for fee assistance. Navigating these updates can be challenging, but the key takeaway is that being informed and proactive is your best defense. Staying on top of deadlines, maintaining thorough records, and seeking professional advice when needed can help you avoid common pitfalls. Additionally, USCIS is expanding outreach efforts to help seniors understand these changes. Look out for workshops, webinars, and information sessions at local community centers or through immigration advocacy groups. Participating in these events can give you direct access to experts who can answer your questions and guide you through the process. For seniors who are concerned about their green card status because of health issues or other personal circumstances, USCIS offers special accommodations. If attending appointments or responding to requests is difficult due to mobility or cognitive challenges, it's important to communicate this early. You may be eligible for alternative arrangements, including home visits or extended deadlines. Another important point is that these USCIS updates come during a time of broader immigration reform discussions at the national level. While this video focuses on the concrete changes happening this June, it's wise to stay aware of ongoing legislative proposals that could affect immigration policies in the future. Staying connected to trustworthy news sources, legal advisors, and community organizations will help you remain prepared for any further changes. For families of green card holders, understanding these updates is equally important. Seniors may rely on children or caregivers to assist with paperwork or attend appointments. Ensuring everyone involved is informed reduces the risk of mistakes or missed opportunities. Consider sharing this video with your loved ones to keep everyone on the same page. As you can see, the USCIS updates in June 2025 are significant, and while they may bring some challenges, they also offer opportunities for seniors to strengthen their immigration status and protect their rights. Remember that USCIS's intent is to balance national security with fairness, and your careful preparation is key to navigating these changes smoothly. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take it step by step. Start by reviewing your current green card and citizenship documents, make a checklist of what you need to update or gather, and reach out to trusted resources for help. This process may take time, but with patience and diligence, you can successfully meet the new requirements. Lastly, I want to remind you that you are not alone in this journey. Millions of seniors across the U.S. are navigating these changes, and there is a growing network of support available. From legal aid organizations to community groups and even online forums, help is accessible. Don't hesitate to ask questions or seek assistance. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to stay informed about USCIS updates and immigration news affecting seniors, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps this important information reach others who need it. Also, feel free to leave your questions or experiences in the comments below. I read everyone and will do my best to respond. Together, we can make sure that every green card holder, especially our senior community, is empowered with the knowledge needed to protect their rights and continue their American journey with confidence.